Alright, you mad lads, it's THUNDERSTUD here, and we are doing the new TG. If you watched my box opening, you saw I mostly got TG cards, so we're starting with the TG cards. We have the new TG limiter removal. Discard one card, add 2 TG monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Very, very good. You can also banish it from the graveyard to return something from your graveyard to the deck. Not a huge deal there, but it's a 2-for-1. Discard anything. Very, very good. Gets even better when you look at this new skill. It adds a bunch of TG monsters to our extra deck. Very good. And as long as we reveal level 3 or lower TG monster, we get a limiter removal from our deck to our hand. Free card. We have 3 in our deck. During the main phase, we also get a free TG Recipro Dragonfly. So we're just popping off with free stuff in this deck. We have 4 kind of monsters. They're all very important. Obviously, we get plenty of what we need with limiter removal. So whatever 2 you have, you get the other 2. And you have the full depth of your combos. And we have plenty of room for techs. Whatever techs you want to use. We're limited to 3 with our limiter removal, so if you want traps, you gotta do the unusual traps, not the 3 limited. Forbidden cards are always excellent, and we're using Swords of Revealing Light. Now, beyond the TG monsters, and this is the new TG Shooting Star Dragon EX, very strong monster. It can only be made with synchro monsters, not a big deal for this deck. When a monster effect is activated that targets a monster you control, you get to banish a tuner and negate it, and if you do, destroy it. Very good. You get to use these effects when your opponent monster declares an attack. You negate the attack. That's once per turn. And then during your opponent's turn, if this card is in your graveyard, you contribute 2 synchro monsters. Special summon this card. Very strong card. But mostly we go into our big halberd cannon. And that's done through the new Trident launcher. So if this card is link summon, you can special summon 3 TG monsters from your hand, deck, and graveyard in defense position. Only thing is you can only special summon TG monsters from then on, so he's quite restrictive. But we have all sorts of stuff. We have a 7 Moonlight Dragon, a Brio, a Coral Dragon, he's a tuner, Battle Wasp, who's great with synchros, Corian Gandrix, you know what he does, our level 10, and our level 12. So you will find the other level 10s added to our deck thanks to limiter removal. It adds a lot to your extra deck, so you really don't have to worry too much. But very strong archetype. I've never played it a lot, so this is the most in-depth I've been able to get to it in a while. This is pretty complex but fun. It reminds me a lot of Crystron's. It's a lot of work to get to fields where you know where you're going. It's skill reliant, not quite reliant, skill heavy, but some of the plays are skill reliant because you are using the Dragonfly. But other than that, most of this is going to make sense in just the replays. So hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going second, which means we're a little more versatile. We don't have to go straight into a Halberd or something like that. So we got the Striker, we got the Werewolf, we got the limiter removal. We're going to use our skill to still get another limiter removal. We're going to have all 4 cards. We throw away the second limiter removal, we keep our 2 techs. All 4 monsters, that's all you need. You can literally make whatever you want. So we go with Striker, into Werewolf, into Raptor. That's our launcher. That's going to special summon Serpent from the hand. Another Striker from the deck, and the Booster Raptor from the graveyard. That's going to be Star Guardian. Star Guardian's going to let us add a monster to our hand. We go with the Werewolf since we already have the 2 tuner, and we special summon the Werewolf with the Star Guardian. So strong. Serpent's going to change him. I was trying to Corian Gandrix. Why can't we work? That should be it, right? 5, 7, 9. Nope, because our launcher will only let you special summon TG monsters once you use his effect. So we should have gone into a 10, not try to get a 9. But it doesn't work. We reveal his Man-Eater bug. He could only target our launcher. Still got a pretty competent field. Now we're going to synchro in his main phase. Bring out a Battle Wasp with our Star Guardian and Werewolf. He can't swing with, Swords of Revealing Light, obviously. Another Werewolf. That's going to be 5. We brought out our Recipro Dragonfly, I should say. Flip them up. Star Guardian. Special summon. Now that is a Corian Gandrix. This time we did it right. So we're going to banish those 2 monsters. Hit for plenty of lethals. Another man-eating bug. You believe that? He's hitting us with 2 man-eater bugs. But we don't care about the mimicking man-eater bugs. We just hit him for lethal. Corian Gandrix was coming one way or another. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a My Valentine. She's going second, poor girl. She's Shiranui. We show her we're TG. Now, we don't have 4 monsters. We only have 3 monsters. We're going to get all 3 of our limiter removals out, but 3 monsters. That means we can't do our big plays, okay? We got to do modest plays. We're doing modest plays here. You see what I mean? We can't do the TG launcher because we have nothing to summon from our hand, and it just won't go off. You have nothing to summon from your hand, you can't do it. So we're starting with the Star Guardian. We're going to bring out the Warwolf. Sorry, we're going to search the Warwolf, then bring out the Warwolf. Now we're going to wait to synchro... Oh, nope. Scratch that. I'm going with the immediate Battle Wasp. Probably should have waited. You can use Star Guardian as a quick effect. He probably would have done that to Star Guardian and we would have hopped him out quick anyway. He does it to the Battle Wasp, which doesn't make any sense. So pretend I just left my Star Guardian out. He threatens the Star Guardian, we bounce into a Battle Wasp. Now we top deck on another monster. That means we could use our limiter removal. Bada bing, I do run multiple Screw Serpents, so we're perfectly fine. Screw Serpent's gonna bring out the Striker. He's trying to floodgate us, but we did set a Forbidden Lance, so not really a big deal whatsoever. We go with the Power Guardian. He is not a tuner. Now, we had a level 2 there. We go with the Moonlight Dragon. Okay, he's going to negate our effects with Warning Point. It's not a huge deal, really. But, we go here. Now, I don't understand why. I'm trying to read Crackdown, because it just says, or sorry, Warning Point, it's this turn. So I should have been able to bounce. I didn't get any prompts to bounce anything, but I should have been able to bounce this level 8 Synchro he summons right in my face. I should have been able to bounce this with the Moonlight Dragon. Not quite understanding why I wasn't able to. But he chooses to swing in my Moonlight Dragon. I guess he was hoping for lethal and didn't quite count it out. It's not going to be a problem with us. We're going to return a Boost Raptor, literally pointless play. He's going to Book of Munas, okay? Not a huge deal. We have a Mirror Force. Mirror Force is still devastating when your opponent can't do anything to get rid of it. Now, he's going with this Utopia. Utopia does a lot of wacky stuff, so I was kind of worried he could avoid destruction somehow. But he uses the lion's share of his material to buff his attack here. I don't know if he thought he had Pierce or something, but he wouldn't even need it if he had Pierce. Anyway, then he gets hit with a Mirror Force. That monster does die. He has nothing in his hand, nothing on the field. Not a huge disadvantage for Shiranui, because they can just use their graveyard as... So look at what I'm doing here. We had to get really creative. We're going to normal summon the Striker, bring out the Recipro Dragonfly with the skill, use the Serpent to raise the level of whatever monster. Now we're looking at 5. We have a Star Guardian. We still have a long ways to go, but our opponent thankfully scooped for us, which is actually really useful. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are going first. Let's see what our boys got for us. My hair's looking wild today. So we got a limiter, we got 2 monsters. As long as we have 2 different monsters, we can't lose. We get another limiter removal. Throw away the second one. There's a Screw Serpent. There's a Booster Raptor. Bada bing. Bada bing. There we go. That's the launcher. The launcher's going to summon the Screw from the hand, a Striker from the deck, and the Boost Raptor once again from the graveyard. That's a Star Guardian with the Screw and Raptor. Then we go with the Warwolf to the hand, and then on the field, and then another level 5. This time it is not a tuner. to make our level 10, we go with Blade Blaster, probably go with the new Dragon. Doesn't really matter, it's turn 1, we're gonna finish on a Halberd. We throw this into the graveyard because Halberd has a bounce back when it's sent to the graveyard, so you want something to bounce back. I'm assuming you can bounce back, or we got a cutscene. I'm assuming you can bounce back the new Shooting Star TG Dragon. Most of the time I wasn't gonna risk it, just bring out the, what is it, Blade Master or something like that. But I'm sure you can. Here we have a Halberd, we're gonna be able to stop a summon. This guy is UA's, very summon reliant. Now we're gonna stop a midfielder, because he's the quick bouncer, he's going to bounce out and bring a Slugger. Slugger will, stop spell and traps when he attacks, so we used a quick Forbidden Lance to save our launcher, and then just easy clap lethal because he had to do a lot of damage to get that monster out. Great stuff, guys. TGs, yeah, I was far from a TG player. Now I got it down a little better. Obviously, it's really simple and straightforward when you have a skill leading you along the way, pretty much teaching you what to do. Very skill-reliant deck, which a lot of Duel Links is, so don't really hold that against it or anything like that. If you guys are a fan of the archetype, obviously it's gotten better. I don't know that it was too popular though. Really didn't see it all that often anymore. We'll see if that changes. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.